Hello friends, so today we will go for decimals. So first we will read what are decimals, then some types of decimals and some special decimal cases and some operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, and some special examples also we will do today. So stay focused till the end and watch carefully and take a note, and if you have any doubt, please comment in the comment box. So let us start decimals. So first, decimals. So first we will read what are decimals. Decimals, the term itself, it signifies that deci means 10, right? So if the divisor is 10, for example, suppose 5 by 10. So how can I write this? I can write 0.5, or in fractions you are writing like this. So these are called decimal fractions. Why these are decimal fractions? Because the denominator is 10. Now another, suppose 8 by 100 or 3 by 1000 or 7 by 10,000, like this. So you see, these denominators are in tens, hundreds, thousands or 10,000s, like this. This 10 to the power 1, 10 to the power 2, 10 to the power 3 and 10 to the power 4, like this. If the denominators are, then those numbers are clearly decimal numbers, But there are some numbers where you might be confused, but about those numbers we will go a bit later. Let us complete these clear decimal numbers. Suppose a number is being written like this, 0.326, like this. This is clearly a decimal number. This point is known as decimal point, and we will read from the left to right. We will read. So how we will read this? This is a decimal point, so 0.326 we will read. We don't read 0.326 because 326 is something else, and 0.326, this actually means like this one, this is 3 by 10 and this is 3 by 2 by 100 and this is 6 by 1000, because as you move to the right, this is 3 by 10, this is tens place, this is hundreds place and this is thousands place. After decimal, the place moves like this, but before decimal, the whole numbers, suppose you are writing 57, this is the unit place or ones place, you can say, this is the tens place, you move like this. But after decimal, how you will move? Suppose this is 835 is written, you move like this. This is 1/10, this is not ones, this is called 1/10, and this is 100th, and this is 1000s. So we write like this. Suppose this number we will write in expanded form. How you will write? This is 5 tens, okay, clear. This is 7 ones, clear. But this one, after decimal, the first digit will be written as 8 tenths or 8 by 10, and this is 3 by 100 and this is 5 by 1000. It will go on like this. As many decimal digits are there after decimal point, you will divide it by 10, 100, 1000, etc. and etc. So this is the way you will read like this. After decimal, go on digit by digit while reading. Don't read as a whole like 0.326. This is 57.8351, etc. Okay, so this is the way how to read this. Now we will go for decimal places. So two things we read. Number one is if the denominator is by 10, then we are going for decimal numbers, we say, and the reading is like after decimal you read digit wise. And now we will read decimal places. What are decimal places? The decimal places are like this, you see. Suppose written 5.6389. After decimal, this is the decimal point. Here this is 1, 2, 3, 4. You count like this towards the right. From the left to right you count. How many digits are there after decimal? There are 4 digits are there. So there are 4 decimal places after the decimal point. Suppose this is a different kind of number. Now this is a decimal fraction again. Why decimal point is there? So, and after decimal, how to read this? 0.0039. So after decimal, how many places are there? 4 places are there, isn't it? Now I will write another number 3.32. I will write another number 22.91356. See here, after decimal 4 places are there. Here after decimal again 4 places are there. After decimal 2 places are there, and after decimal here 5 places are there. Can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places are there. So these kind of numbers, suppose these two numbers after decimal, if after decimal point, if same number of digits is there or same decimal places is there, that is called like decimals. But if different number of decimals are there, see here after decimal point 2 digits are there, here after decimal 5 digits are there. So these are called unlike decimal fractions. These are like decimal fractions, and these are unlike decimal fractions. So clear, dear friends? Unlike decimal fractions. But there is a beauty in this kind of likes and unlikes. What is the beauty? The like decimals is given here, and here unlike decimals is given. Suppose you are told to convert the unlike decimal to like decimals. So how to do that? Very simple. You just count how many digits are maximum in this given 4 numbers after decimal. After decimal, how many maximum digits are there? Here after decimal 4, here after decimal 4 digits, here after decimal 2 digits, here after decimal 5 digits are there. So which is the maximum number of digits? So 5. So what you will do after decimal, let us count the number of digits, and then to equalize with the maximum number of digits, suppose here 5 digits are there, here only 2 digits are there. So how to make it 5 digits? We will put 0, 0, 0, 3 zeros we put, and now you see after decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits are there here. So here 5 digits, and here now these two becomes like decimal fractions, and these are already like decimal, but I told you to make all these 4 numbers like decimals, convert into like decimals. So what I'll do, after decimal 4 digits are already there, but maximum how many digits are there? 5 digits. To make it a like decimal, so put 0 to the right. Here also put 0 to the right. Now all these 4 becomes like decimals. All these 4 becomes like decimals. So convert the numbers into like decimal. What you will do, you just count. Suppose 4 numbers are been given, you just count after decimal point, you just count the number of digits. What is the maximum number of digits are there? That number of digits you equalize in other numbers by putting 0 towards the extreme right, because if you put 0 towards the extreme right, no value change will be there. The decimal value or the value of the number will not be changed. Similarly, if you put 0 to the left side, suppose a number is given 5.25. If you put 0, thousands of 0 also you put, value is not changed. Here just like this, here 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, thousands of 0 you put, the value will not be changed, the value remaining the same. How beautiful is this, isn't it? Okay, fine. So these are like decimals and decimal places I told. Now we will go for how to convert decimals into fractions. Decimals into fractions. Decimals into fractions. This is a beautiful concept. Let the example is 0.53. Very simple. Simply what you write, you forget the decimal point and just write the number. Removing the decimal point, just write the number. I did that. Simple number I wrote. And if you want to write 0 also you can write, but don't put decimal. You forget this one. Write this. Then divided by how many digits are there after decimal point. There are 2 digits are there. So what we'll do, write 1 and put 2 zeros. And the fraction form is ready. The decimal has been converted into fraction now. Very simple. Another example I will take. 0.0092. Same. If you forget the decimal point, or if decimal point is not there, what could be the number? It's 0092, isn't it? But this 0 towards the left is meaningless. So let us erase this. Why to confuse? Then put a divided mark. Then after putting the divided by mark, then write 1. 1 will be there, because decimal means the denominator must be in tens, hundreds, thousands. That means power of tens, isn't it? Now this will be, how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 digits are there. So we can put 4 zeros here, and the decimal number has been converted into fractional number. It's ready. Now there is a trick. You can write this kind of decimal numbers into fractions is already converted. This fraction can also be written like this: 53 divided by, if 100 is there, 100 means it's what power of 10? It's 2 power of 10, isn't it? 10 to the power 2. You can write like this. And here 92 divided by 10,000, isn't it? 10,000 means how many zeros are 1, 2, 3, 4? So 10 to the power 4. Let's say another example. Suppose it is 5.012 is there. Again, remove the decimal, write the full number 5012. Forget the decimal point. Put a divided mark. Then 1. How many digits are there after decimal? That you count after decimal, not before. 3. So 1, 2, 3 zeros. So how you can write this? 5012 divided by 10 to the power 3. Divided by 10 to the power 3. This also can be written as, if somebody asks, you don't write the denominator, rather you just keep the denominator to the up. So how to write? 53 into 10 to the power minus 2. Then this is 92 into 10 to the power minus 4. And this is 5012 into 10 to the power minus 3. Minus 3, right? Whenever a positive power in the denominator goes to the numerator, then positive power becomes the negative power. So dear students, so this is the way I have written this. Some kind of conversion. These are simple decimal numbers. Sometimes what happens, we have the numbers like this: 0.67 divided by 5.98. What do you observe here? Here numerator is also decimal and denominator is also in decimals, right? So how to do that? Let's see. And this one is equal to, here one trick I will tell. 0.67 means how many digits are there after decimal? 2 digits. Then here 5.98 means after decimal how many digits are there? 2 digits. You can directly do like this. If the numerator has 2 digits after decimal and also the denominator has 2 digits or same number of digits as the numerator after decimal points, numerator has some number of digits and denominator has some number of digits, then you can remove the decimal mark and write the numbers, and the fraction is ready. And this is a fraction ready. But what you do, if these two numbers can be divisible by any common number, you reduce it or you make it into a simplified form or standard form, right? Or the fraction form is ready. For conversion, the fraction form is ready. Now another example: 6.83152 divided by 17.54332. Random example I am taking. So here also what you will do, remove the decimal mark. Just check before removing the decimal mark. You just check 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, the same number of decimal numbers, same number of decimal places are there after the decimal point. What you will do, you just write 6.83152 divided by 17.54332. So fraction form is ready, and now you can reduce it to a simplified form. This is 2 is there, here 2 is there, it can be divided by 2. Like this you can reduce it. Okay, what if the numerator has after decimal places different number of digits and the denominator has after decimal places different number of digits? Here same number of digits, you remove the decimal mark and wrote, simple. But if after decimals different number of digits are there? Okay, so now I'll do that. So let's see, dear friends. Suppose 0.398 is given, divided by 67.31256 is there. So what we'll do here? Simple. Again, what we are actually doing, just before some time I told like decimals and unlike decimals. So after decimals here 5 digits are there, after decimal here 3 digits are there. How can make this numerator after decimal same number of digits as the denominator? How to make that? So 0.398, here how many digits? 1 2 3 4 5 digits are there, but here 3 digits are there. Let's take 2 zeros, which will not change the value of the numerator. The value will be same as I told sometime before, divided by, this is 67.31256. How I am reading? Just mark 67.31256. I am not reading 67.31256, right, dear students? So now what I'll do, again I converted these two into like decimals. So same number of digits after decimal, and here also same number of digits after decimal. What I'll do, I will remove the decimal point and write 39800 divided by 67.31256. Now this is done, and further reductions and simplifications and convert into standard form you can do by finding the HCF and by reducing it. So this is what you will convert in decimal numbers into fractions like this. So we have completed this one. Now we will go for addition of decimals, simple. And moreover, I will tell you, suppose you are doing addition of decimals, then better at the beginning you go for column method and write like this. Suppose a number is given like this, or some more decimal places, you should like that, and these places are covered by zeros, because the same places and same alignment must be maintained, and addition is normal here. Normal addition you can do here, and the answer is done here, right? Column method addition. And if you do in row method also, you can do it, but initially it may create or may not create problem. If you are confident, you can go for row method also, no issues at all, dear students. Now, and subtraction also, similarly you can do subtractions. Write the number given, write the subtrahend, write the number to be subtracted, you write, and you can subtract in column method. Multiplication same as you did in the normal method, but in multiplication I will tell you one thing. Suppose a number is given 1.25 into, this is 0.31, right? So how to multiply? This number is 125 and this number is 31. You multiply as normal, but this is actually 125 by 100 and this is 31 by 100 actually. But forget about this hundreds. Now multiply in a simple way, normal way, 125 into 31. Whatever answer you are getting, let us see what is the answer. 125 into 31, right? It will be easy. This is 5, 2 and 1. This is 15, 1. This is 7, 3 1 ja 3, right? 3 5 ja 15, 5 over 1, 3 ja 6, 1 7, 3 1 ja 3. So now 5, 7, 8, 3, 3875, 3875. After finding this whole number answer, what will do? You just check after decimal how many digits are there here, 2 digits. After decimals how many digits are here? Again 2 digits. So 2 digits and 2 digits after decimal means total 4 digits after decimal. So what will do? You go to the right extreme and come back how many places? 4 places, and put the decimal mark, because total number of digits, here 2 digits after decimal, here 2 digits after decimal, total 4 number of digits after decimal. So what we'll do, 1, 2, 3, 4, put the decimal and write 0.3875 is the answer. Normal multiplication, remove, forget about the decimals, normal multiplication, then put the decimal mark, count the number of digits after decimal in the multiplier, and count the number of digits after decimals in the multiplicand, then do the totaling, how many digits in total are after the decimals in the whole, this one 2, 2, 4, then go to the right extreme and come back. How many places? 4 places, or as many places you have done the total, this total number of digits, that many places you come back and put the decimal mark and your answer is ready, right? Now division. So you understood this, dear students, you just practice, will make you perfect. So the division is again, suppose 32.5 and this is there. Again, what you will do, you convert this into like decimals. 325 divided by, this is how many digits are there? 4 digits are there, right? So what you will do, 0.0064, and now after decimal here 1 digit is there, here 4 digit is there. So what I will do, I will put 3 digits here and make the numerator like the denominator. So like decimals, after decimals 4 digits, here after decimals 4 digits. Now what I'll do, I will remove the decimals, and after converting like decimals, 32,500 divided by, you remove the decimal 0064, instead of writing 0064 you should write 64 and do the division. Now it will be easy, and this division will be easy if you do like this. 325 into, this is 3 zeros means 1000 divided by 64. Now you divide this one, you will get a decimal number and the answer will be coming, and this is 00000 is there, so 5078, this is 125 you can get. So this decimal final answer, this one you will get 5078.125 if you finally do it. So this is the way you will divide. The divisions will be normal actually, but if after finding, suppose the answer is, you are getting is, suppose 31.25.6 and some, this is point is there and here 10 is there. So what will be there? When you multiply into 10 a decimal number, the decimal place will move towards right by 1 place. So what will be the answer here? 31,256.0, because after that no digits are there. So this will be the answer. Suppose 31,256.8 is there and here the decimal place is there and you are multiplying with 100. So what will happen here? If you are multiplying and here how many zeros are there? 2 zeros are there, or 10 to the power 2 is there, right? Same thing. So the decimal place will move 2 places towards the right because this number is increasing. You are multiplying the number, right? 31256.8. The answer will be like this. But same number if you divide by 100, what will there? 312.568 divided by 100. What will be the answer? Here when you are multiplying, the decimal point was moving to the right because the number was increasing. When you are dividing, the decimal point will move back. How many places? 2 places. So it will move back here. So the answer is 3.12568. Very simple. Then again, if the number is having 0.00068993, then how to do that? If it is divided by 1000. Again, this number is divided by 1000 means what will happen? This decimal point will go back 3 places, but here no places there. So what will you give? You put zeros. If no digits are there, you put zeros. If some digits are there, you just move back the decimal number. So what will do there? So here for the first, how many places it will be back? 3 places. So for first back, it will be 0 is there. For another back, nothing is there, put a 0. For another, I mean 2 places, 3 places we will do, right? Another place, one more 0. The decimal will be here. So 0 point, this point I have put here, and this is 0 0 0 0 0 0 6 zeros, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 6 8 9 3. This is the answer. This is the answer, right? In this way you can divide. That means simply if I will tell, if you are multiplying a decimal number with tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, etc., what you will do, you move here, decimal point is there, you move towards the right. How many right places you are moving? As many zeros are there. Suppose 1 0 is there, you move 1 place right. Suppose 2 zeros are there, you move 2 places right. Suppose 3 zeros are there, you move 3 places right, like this. But in the same way, if division is there by 10, divided by 10 means you will move back 1 place. If number is there like this, digit is there, so it will help you to put the decimal. If digit is not there, no digits is there, what will do? You put zeros like this. As many in the denominator, as many zeros in 10 or 1, when 10 power is there. Suppose 10 means 1 0, you will move back 1 places. 100 means 2 zeros, you move back 2 places. 1000 means 3 zeros, you move back 3 places. If digits are there, okay. If digits are not there, put zeros and go back. Put 0 and go back. Put 0 and go back, like this. So this is the way of dividing. So we read till now what are decimals, like decimals, unlike decimals, conversion of decimals into fractions, addition, subtraction you can do in normal way. By column method is convenient in the beginning. Then you can go for row method quickly. If you are perfect, then multiplication, same. Forget about the decimals, do the multiplications, and how many decimal points you will give, you just count. After decimal, the multiplier and the multiplicants are there. After decimal, how many digits here, and after decimals, how many digits there. Count the total number of digits after decimal and go to the right side, right extreme of the answer, and move back to give that number of digits, that number of decimals at that point. And division is there. If division is like this, then sometimes you multiplied and sometimes you division. If division, go back places, and multiplication, go forward the places. So this is what, and remaining few more concepts you will read. Stay tuned.